everyone, and welcome to Reus, a game that those of you amongst the oldest of our pixel biologists may actually remember from many years ago. But this is basically a world-building game in which we use 4 different titans who contain different elements to spread their powers through a barren planet and transform it into a vibrant, rich world full of all sorts of different plants and animals that will benefit the little villages who will come and arrive to watch the titans and to try to prosper under their care. Every one of the powers that the titans will use will have a cause and effect on how the landscape will grow. Sometimes one titan's power will overwhelm another. For the water titan, for instance, might use his power and destroy the forest of the forest titan, but sometimes using the two powers together will create entirely new ecosystems and lands that will give our little villages plenty of prosperity. So it's actually been years since I have played this game, but since Chips and I are currently on a wonderful vacation up in the mountains to celebrate his candidacy exam for his PhD being successfully completed with his family, I was missing the mountains, and the beautiful green Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina remind me so much of Reus for some reason. So I thought, let's do this! Let's go ahead and see how Reus is going and remind ourselves how the heck to play this game and just enjoy some world building. Reus is really interesting because it's kind of like a puzzle game, so you work to unlock different developments and you try to complete different achievements. Like apparently past me managed to do agriculture, finish an era with a village that has 150 prosperity using only animals and plants. And apparently past me managed to upgrade 3 completed projects, which is great because current me has no idea what any of this does. I just remember loving it to pieces. Oh, check this out! Sacrifice altar? What the heck? I don't remember Inventor's Tower, Harbor, Sacrifice altar. I don't remember any of that. Oh wow, it looks like I've built all of the projects. And then you can see the different resources like chickens! Chickens are domestic animals created in the forest with an ocean giant. The turkin is not a mix between a chicken and a turkey, as is commonly thought. It's just an ugly chicken. Fear of chickens is called electrophobia. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know you could have a fear of chickens. I love chickens. There's also pineapples, and you can see there's rattlesnakes. As you continue on, you have your simple different resources, and as your titans will use their god powers upon the land, those simple resources will actually transform into more complex resources, like the crane. The cranes are transmuted from otters or iguanas. A crane pair raises its young together. The diet of a crane changes each season, ranging from animals to plants and berries. So you actually can have your titans work to kind of like transmute, using their powers, the different plants and animals that you've got. Snow leopards! That would be really cool. Oh my gosh. And it depends on how you raise your humans. Pandas! I didn't even know we had pandas. It does depend on how you raise your humans to see if the villages will help work with the titans and unlock all of these special things. So I really remember loving this. I really love the mountains, so I really want to try this out again. It is kind of a puzzle game because each time you play an era, you get all of these unlocks. And then once you have unlocked different things, you can move on to another era, another planet. The titans will go to a new planet and you will carry all of the unlocks that you got from there to a new realm. If you get stuck, there's a wiki, but we're going to do our best to try to carry on with a new game. And I honestly don't remember how it all works. So I kind of feel like we should start in the beginning. In the beginning, there's only an empty planet. Let's do this. Planet, you must awaken from your slumber. Your surface is dead, and only you have the force to bring life. Look at this. It reminds me so much of Virtual Villagers right now. Oh, that's so cool. Introduction. Oh, we're the planet. You have awakened from your slumber. You find your surface dry and barren. It's lifeless. We'll zoom in and out, up and down. We're good. And then we can drag the planet from side to side. As you guys can see, it is kind of like the untapped worlds that we run into in Spore, where there is no life or no atmosphere really on it at all. There's a few little clouds, so apparently there's an atmosphere, but there's nothing here. All right. Create the giants. We're the planet, so we're going to create the titans now. Using what little strength you have, you create the ocean giant and the rock giant, the instruments of your will. Oh boy. The ocean giant! There you are, buddy! I actually have a clay figurine I made out of that guy, or I made that guy into. Look at them! So here are our first two titans. We have the ocean imbued with the power of the ocean and the rock imbued with the powers of rocks and mountain ranges. You'll see how useful those are in just a minute. Your goal is to have life roam your surface eternally. Just at the start, you will turn this dry wasteland into a paradise. So we'll select a giant, okay? And then this is the giant's ability bar. Move your giants. Okay, so we want to like grab my giant and then be like, hey, scooch. There you go, buddy. Scooch. Scooch. Yay! All right. Let's get these two to roam next to each other. Right. There you go, you two. Let's add some life to this place. What do you think? Yay! And then we can go ahead and pause things or unpause things. Oh, look at all those rocks crumbling off his shoulders. That is so cool. Inquire about the land. You can use the left mouse button to click on a patch of land and view its statistics. So this is an empty patch of wasteland. A dry wasteland cannot sustain any life and must be terraformed in order to become habitable. And now, we're gonna make an ocean, you guys! So these are their special abilities. The ocean giant can create an ocean. Its signature move, creating an ocean on a village, will destroy it. If used on a mountain, it will level the mountain. And it will provide rain for the surrounding area as the water is evaporated. And it takes a 20-second cooldown. Look how big the ocean's gonna be. Okay, let's make the ocean right here. All right, what you gonna do? Here he goes. Ah, that's so cool! Oh, look at how we've got water on the planet. Look at the rock giant just sinking. Oh, look at this! Look at that! He really did it! He really made an ocean! Well done! Oceans are the first step in creating life. You sense something trembling beneath the surface. Now that we have mud, here we go! Forest giant! What's up? The forest giant flows with life. Its power will allow it to create lush forest. And you can actually see now we have wet wasteland here, but dry wasteland over here. So that's probably going to be very important for our forest giant. Use the forest giant to raise a forest. Forests require water from the oceans. So his signature move is to raise forest. The forest giant raises trees to turn wet wastelands and swamps into forest. So we're gonna line it up perfectly. There we go. Let there be plant life. Oh, I forgot how much I love this. That is so cool. Good. Forests require water from the oceans. You sense the life flowing back into your core, since I am the planet. The rock giant has gained a new ability. So the ability bar will actually continue to be unlocked as you unlock new things, which is really fun. So the rock giant, raise a mountain on dry wasteland to create a desert. So let's have the rock giant move over here. And we're actually gonna have him raise a mountain like right there, because I think that would be kind of cool. And then like he can make precious minerals, which help the villages develop wealth. He can also get different tech. And eventually, the thing is, our giants are going to need the human ambassadors to help really harness their power. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So let's focus on... Oh, look at that! I forgot how cool this was to watch. Look at the size of our planet now. Woo! And we've got such a big desert. That's so cool. Excellent. Mountains also cancel out oceans. Use all your abilities to cover at least half of your patch's inhabitable land. This is so fun. Let's go ahead and raise like another mountain right here. And then meanwhile, let's get the ocean. Let's make a big ocean. I think I kind of want to make like another patch of ocean. Maybe not right there, but let's make a big patch of ocean right over here. And then we'll have another patch of like a mountain range right here. And we'll have the rock giant put down like a couple spots where he's going to add his touch. And then let's have the forest giant come this way. And we'll put a forest on the other side. So we've got a couple little mountains. I kind of want to make a bit of a mountain range. Keeping in mind, though, that this is just the beginning. This is just patches of desert. We need to start unlocking it so we can add in different animals and things. And like here, for instance, the forest giant can also add fruit plants. The forest giant makes a plant rise from the ground. Plants give food, which would attract our humans that we are trying to get. And then you can get great and superior plants once you get different levels of forest and like different levels of human ambassadors. But again, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm just so excited. All right, let's make another mountain right here. And then let's expand the ocean, I think. Let's make a really big ocean so we can see what kind of animals we could add into it. And then let's actually put forest over here as well. All right, let's pull up the mountain. How many mountains can I like overlap against each other? I put two side by side right here, but I wonder if I can make like a bumpy little mountain range. Look at the ocean giant go. Boom, 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 boom. He's adding what he can. Okay, I think, can I not add a mountain right there? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I don't know if I've ever made a mountain range before. What about another one right here? And then let's get the forest giant right over here. Yeah, look at that. We have an actual mountain range. We might have to smooth that out depending on what kind of life we really want to encourage. This is so fun. So we've made a lot of habitable land. Oh, ocean? Forest? What's happening? Oh, wow. Well done! You've accomplished your goal. You have learned to create oceans and forests, mountains and deserts. You hope the life blooming from your lands will remain while you slumber. So now we want to see our developments. Oh, that was the first era! Nice! Well, let's carry on. Oh, look at that! Planet, you have been sleeping for aeons. What will be left of your lush lands? What? Oh, it's the second era. Okay, well, we're going to work a little faster now. You recall a time when you used giants to create oceans and forest. So you gather all your strength once again so the ocean and forest giant can reawaken. Okay, so this is our little tutorials to kind of remind ourselves what to do. But man, when the humans get here, I promise you guys, it's going to get fun. And I really want to try to get the pandas now. You sense a faint spark of life from somewhere deep down below. Is it asking for a surface to live on? Okay, so we want to use the ocean and forest giant to create a forest patch of at least 10 patches. So first we need to get started on the water, because you need water in order to get, there we go, the moisture that we need for the forest. All right, so we'll get these two started. All right, forest giant, you go ahead and come over. Oh wait, I think it has to be like 10 consecutive patches. In which case, let's bring the ocean giant over. Let's see, 1, 2, like over here. And hopefully that'll be enough. And then we need to wait, but until, I wonder what happens if we put down a forest before he's ready. Like, will the forest just die? Let's find out. Well done, you sense a change. Somewhere in a cave, something small has awakened. You sense a new spark of life flowing through your core. It seems that your forest giant has gained a new ability. Oh, plants! Fruit plants! The forest giant makes a plant rise from the ground. Fruit plants give food. All right, well, let's see what happens here. Oh, nothing happened because it's too barren. That is so interesting. Well, let's wait for the water giant to go ahead and make another ocean. Then we'll spread the forest and put down the fruit plant. You guys ready for this? Here he goes. Look at him go. Talented fellow. And then we'll raise another patch of woodland. And now, let me see that. Oh, look at it, you guys. Here we go. So we actually, oh my gosh, look, it's the first little human on a little tiny donkey. Oh, it's my first human settlement now. That suddenly, Shingle Town. Oh my gosh, that erupted really fast. As soon as the humans settle, all their thoughts and feelings flow back into you. It would be wise to learn as much from these humans as you can. Oh boy. Click on a village to see the borders light up beneath. Each village with the each end of the village border is marked by a bunker or a buoy. Oh, there we go. So these are the bunkers that mark the edge of the forest. Look at them. This is so fun. Learn about villages. Placing plants, animals, or minerals within the village borders will generate resources. Villagers will want to grow by using food, wealth, and technology provided by you. Oh, look! They're so cute, you guys! I remember how much I love them now. Okay, this is gonna be fun. And you can see one of our little villagers is coming to gather up all of the blueberries we have offered them. Let's put down another little patch of food. Yay! And now they have even more food that they can get. Isn't that fantastic? But this is just the beginning. So we will carry on with remembering our tutorial of what to do in Reus next time and learning how to watch over our little villages. Hopefully they're, oh yeah, that's right. They can get greedy. They can actually get greedy if you are worried about them. And they can even get to the point where they try to attack the titans if you let them get too greedy. So what will we do as we watch over our little village and hope that it will prosper without trying to take us out? Who knows? We are going to find out next time. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really love this game. It's so very, very enchanting, and it reminds me so much of those green mountains that I am currently in with the love of my life. I hope you guys will join us on the next adventure, and most importantly, stay curious. Bye guys!